So today's topic is modal verbs. So when we talk about modal verbs, what exactly modals are? Modals, these are actually verbs which are used, we can say, with another verb to express the mood or attitude of the speaker. I will meet you tomorrow. When we use I with will, that means it is actually talking about the mood of the speaker, that how the person is promising to meet tomorrow. So we can say that how modal verbs, they express the mood or attitude of the speaker. So the verb which is used there, that itself clarifies what the speaker is trying to say. The weather is cloudy. It may rain. That means the person is talking about the possibility there, that it may rain because it's cloudy. So that way, when we talk about modals, modal verbs are also sometimes they are referred as modal auxiliary verbs because they help other verbs. So these are some of the modals that we are going to learn today. Can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would, ought to, have to, etc. I can answer all these questions easily. So when we use can here, that means we are talking about the ability of a person to solve all the questions very easily. So there are different usage of the verbs which also act as helping verb but can be taken as modals. So let's understand what these modals are one by one. Meaning of modals, that means when we talk of modals, what exactly are we trying to say? We talk about the possibilities, how likely a particular thing is going to happen. We try to make predictions. Then we talk about the obligations, which a person is supposed to do or should do. The necessity or the insistence, the need to, the have to, the requirement that is there, that a person is required to do such a thing or is not to do such a thing. Then we also talk about the ability with the help of the modal verb, that a person is able to do something. Apart from that, there are other ways, meaning also, where we find the requests made, predictions made, but basically these four are discussed under the meanings of modals. How do we use modals? So the format, the form, the structure is that we use SMV, that is subject, then we place the modal, and then the main verb comes along with it. Mary could play the piano. Could here is talking about the ability, the past ability of Mary, that she could play the piano. So Mary could play, that is verb in its first form, and then the piano. So here could, it is acting as a modal along with the main verb, and then the object follows. So this is the main form of the modals. But students sometimes they get confused with the usage of the modals because the modals, they don't have any conjugation. Like the main verb, play, played, played. We have the three forms here. The verb can conjugate, but modals, they don't have any form of conjugation, right? So you cannot change the form of the modal, because when you change it, the meaning also changes. So that way, when we use the verb, this helping verb as a modal, the form remains same. It has only one form, and they do not need any auxiliary verb, right? Only in case we are talking about certain past possibilities, then we do use the modal with another helping verb. But when we are using it in most of the cases, modals, they do not need any auxiliary verb. As you can see, could ke baad directly the main verb follow kar raha hai. So Mary could play the piano. So this way, this is the form of the modal where we see subject, then we place the modal, and then the main verb follows. Right? Now इसको मैं और इस तरह से explain करती हूँ, जैसे modals में कभी भी s नहीं लगता है with singulars. Like अगर हम कहें he likes to play football, यहाँ like में क्या लगा, s लग गया, but modals के साथ s नहीं लगता है. Then there is no do does in the question form of the modals. Don't या doesn't in the negative नहीं use होता है, right? So he can ski. When you are using the verb as a modal, he can ski. You cannot write this way. He can ski or he can skis. Can के साथ always the first form of verb will follow. So these two structures are wrong. When you are using the verb as a modal, you can simply use it without an s, and it does not require any helping verb there. Because when we place the modals, right after that, the main verb follows. So here can के बाद देखिए verb जो है अपनी first form में follow कर रहा है V1. Would you like to come with me? Would. You are asking, making a polite request, asking a person if he is willing to come with him. You cannot say this way. Would you like to come with me? This structure is wrong. So modals के साथ do, does भी follow नहीं करता है. They can't be serious. They don't can be serious. Is this the correct form? No. We cannot use don't also with a modal can. So this way, modals can be used this way. Subject, then we place the modal, then the main verb. He can ski. Would you like to come with me? They can't be serious, but they cannot be used in these forms which I have cut here. The lines which are struck off, the modals can never be used in this way. So modal verbs, they do not have any infinitives or ing form. That means modals के साथ to नहीं लगता है. Modals को आप ing के साथ नहीं लिख सकते हो, right? जैसे to can, canning, to must, musting. क्या वाकई में हम ऐसे modals को लिख सकते हैं? No. हम main verb को जरूर ing में बना सकते हैं ना, running, eating, और उसके साथ to run, to eat. But when we are using the verbs as modals, we cannot place to or ing forms with modals. So can and must is its true form. I hope this part is clear. And modal verbs are followed with the root form of the verb. Modal verb के साथ हमेशा 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 verb जो है first form में लगेगा. So she must study. We should go the other way. He could play football in his youth. So this way, when you are using a verb as a modal, the main verb follows in its first form, that is the root form of the verb. So इस तरह से modal के structure formation को याद रखोगे. Modal हमेशा इनका कोई form change नहीं होता है, and modal के साथ जो verb है हमेशा first form में follow करता है. So let's start discussing how modals are used. सबसे पहला है permission. Modals जब आप permissions के तौर पे use करते हो, then we use the modals like may, can, could. So this can be used for asking permission. May I ask a question, ma'am? Can I borrow your bicycle for a while? Could you help me cross the road? Now, can anybody explain the difference between the usage of these three? These three words that I have used here with the sentence. May I ask a question, ma'am? Can I borrow your bicycle for a while? Could you help me cross the road? What is the difference between these three here? Who will explain? Yes, beta Suvir. What is the difference?
Ma'am, may is used for politeness, as it is the most polite verb that we use for asking permission from someone. Could is less polite, but can is used for informal way just like asking some friend or the known person.
Okay. Can आपका absolutely correct है. Can is used with informal way. Ashmit, can you just tell what was wrong in Suvi's statement? Yes,
I think may is used with formal sense, informal sense. May is
absolutely
used
correct.
in formal sense.
Absolutely correct. And what about could?
Could is also used in informal.
Okay. Yes, Krish Kumar, what you have to say?
Ma'am, could is used for more polite request.
Absolutely correct. Could is used for more polite request, right? So can is direct, informal, and friendly. Used among friends and closed relatives. आप अपने दोस्तों से कहते हो ना, can I borrow your bicycle for a while? Can I take your pencil? But आप दोस्तों से ऐसे नहीं कहते ना, may I borrow your bicycle? So can is direct, informal, and friendly way. But may is very, very formal, used by people in a subordinate position. Like you talk to your teacher and if you are asking permission, आपको पानी पीने जाना होता है तो क्या कहते हो? Ma'am, may I go out to drink water? आप can से नहीं पूछते हो, है ना? So when you are in a place, a formal place, official place, in that way, formal usage है may का. And could, it is less direct but more polite than can. Could की usage जो होती है, it is more polite. So when you're talking to strangers, someone very high in position, and you want to be very polite in your gestures, so you don't have to change your body language there. कि भाई झुक कर बोल रहे हो, बात कर रहे हो. No, just use the correct modal there. So if you ask someone this way, could you help me cross the road? That means you are using a modal which is actually telling your mood that you are very politely making such a request. You are asking permission that way. Could I come in? Suppose आप किसी ऑफिस में गए हो या किसी स्कूल या कॉलेज में गए हो जहां पहली बार जा रहे हो, but you don't know the principal there and you're asking permission. Could I come in? May I come in की जगह, that means there you are being more polite. So that way you use could there, right? So could is often used with strangers or people not very intimately known, very closely known जब लोग नहीं होते हैं. Often it is used with strangers, आप जिनको पहली बार मिल रहे हो. In that case you use could. So permissions जब हम लेते हैं तो basically हम किस चीज को use करते हैं? May, can, could. May is very formal, can informal, and could more polite than can, right? And in case when you have to give permission, may and can are used. How? So when we give permission, we use can or may, but could nahi use karte. Even if the permission is taken with the word could, but you cannot use could to give permission. Rajat said, can I use your telephone? Ankit, of course you can. Sneha, could I say something? Mr. Sen, of course you may. Right? So when you are being polite, that means you are talking to some stranger or in a polite manner at a place which is more formal, and the person also will reply in a formal way, yes, you may. So for giving permission, can in an informal way and may for a very formal way, polite way of giving permission. So iska dhyan rakhoge. In case when you are giving permission or asking permission. So for asking permission, we use may, can, could, and for giving permission, we use may and can. Right? So the modals may, can, could are used in this way for permissions. Then the next is the modal verb used in conditions of possibilities. May, might, could. present of future possibility को अगर depict करता है तो may, might, could. There's someone at the door. It may be Jasleen. What are you doing tomorrow? We aren't sure. We might go for an evening walk. Don't stand on the chair. It could break. Now again, 3 examples are here. Usage with 3 different modal. What is the difference between the usage now? Tell me again. What is the difference between the usage of may here, might and could? Who will tell? Okay, Suvir again. Hanji beta Suvir.
May has the maximum possibility, might has medium possibility, whereas could has least possibility of happening something.
Yes, absolutely correct. So when we are using may, that means it tells us about the strong possibility, right? So when we are using may, it suggests a good possibility, might suggest weak possibility, and could suggest a weaker possibility, right? Now, जैसे the sky is overcast with clouds. It may rain, of course. बादल है, काले काले बादल है, बारिश होगी, strong possibility है. Rainy season is going on. The sun is shining, but it might rain. Of course, बारिश का मौसम है, चाहे धूप चमक रही हो सकता है अचानक बारिश शुरू हो जाए. Might. Summer season चल रहा है, बादल भी नहीं है, but still you hope it could rain. So that way weaker possibility, least possibility. कई बार ज्यादा गर्मी होती है तो भी अचानक से तूफान आ जाते हैं और बारिश शुरू हो जाती है, right? So that way the weakest possibility could is used. Possibility in the past, अगर past की बात की जाए, so इसके साथ हम क्या use कर सकते हैं? May, might, could के साथ have लगाकर past participle में उसे express किया जाता है. As for example, Ram hasn't come to school. He may or might have missed the bus. राम स्कूल नहीं आया है, हो सकता है उसने अपनी बस मिस कर दी. सो मे भी हो सकता है, अगर वो बस में आता है हो सकता है. ये जस्ट एक पॉसिबिलिटी है कि मे या माइट की यूसेज के साथ आप बता सकते हो. टू टॉक अबाउट द पॉसिबिलिटी इन द पास्ट, मे फॉर स्ट्रॉन्ग, might for weak, and could for the weakest possibility. जब possibilities की बात होती है तो हम इन modals को use करते हैं, may, might and could. I hope यहाँ तक आपको clear है. So modals को इन categories के तहत अगर आप learn करोगे तो जल्दी याद रहते हैं. So for permissions हमने कौन कौन से modals use किए थे? What were the modals used for permission? Kindly repeat. Yes, Krish Kumar. Okay, let me take the response from Garbdeep. हाँ जी बेटा Garbdeep.
For asking permission, we can use can, may, could.
Yes, and for giving permissions?
May and can.
Yes, absolutely correct. And see, again we are using may here. है ना? May and could is again used here in case of possibilities. So इन बातों का ध्यान रखोगे. अगर आप individual verb को लेकर different cases के तहत उसे link करते हो तो याद रखना मुश्किल होता है. But if you link it this way, अच्छा permission था तो may हो सकता है, can हो सकता है, could हो सकता है, right? Possibilities है तो may, might, could होता है. This way, try to understand the modals under these conditions. Next आता है modal verbs under the category ability. Can, could, be able to. I can play the guitar, but I cannot play the tabla. I can speak French fluently. I'm able to speak French fluently now. So see, here can, when it is used, it is talking about a person's ability to play the guitar, to speak the French, and able to is also used in place of can. You can replace can with able to. Yes, I can speak French fluently now. I am able to speak French fluently now. Both are replaceable. You can replace it with the same meaning. And could जो होता है, it is used for referring to past ability. राइट? आप देखिए could हमने किस में यूज किया था, हमने परमिशंस में भी यूज किया, पॉसिबिलिटी में भी यूज किया, अब यहाँ पर भी है एबिलिटी में, बट यहाँ पर could का मॉडल का मीनिंग चेंज है। कैन हमने यूज कर किया है फॉर प्रेजेंट एबिलिटीज, could is used for past ability. As be able to, that means when we add am, is, am, are able to, it talks about the present ability. With was, were able to, we can add about the past ability. When I was young, I could swim, right? Could have plus past participle, ये भी यूज किया जाता है to express that what was possible in the past but it did not happen. As for example, our team could have won the tournament but we didn't even participate in it. So see, this way, in three ways we can use to express can and could in case of ability. Can, be able to with here is, am, are able to, talks about the present ability. Could and was, were able to, talks about the past ability. And with could have plus past participle, the verb in its third form, it refers to what was possible in the past, but it did not happen. Right? So, हमारी टीम जीत सकती थी, could have won, एबिलिटी थी पूरी जीतने की, पर हमने पार्टिसिपेट ही नहीं किया, तो जीतने के चांसेस ही नहीं रहे. So what was possible, you were able to do a particular thing in the past but it did not actually happen because of certain reason. So उसको अगर आपने बताना है तो आप यूज करोगे modal could, उसके साथ आपने have लगाना है another auxiliary verb in the past participle. So abilities are expressed in these ways. Can, could, be able to, can for present ability, could for past ability. So we can say can का past form है could. Next is modal verbs in cases of giving suggestions, advice, or duty. So we use the words like should, ought to, for giving suggestions, advice, or reminding about duties. So this can be used to ask or give suggestion, give advice, to talk about duty, and to say what is right or good. So in cases may you use should and ought to. You should not raise your voice. You ought not to raise your voice. So this way you can use these words. How much money should I carry? So here, जब हम ought to use करते हैं, ought to carries with it a sense of moral obligation. So when we are using should, we are just giving a general piece of advice or suggestion to someone. So advice is given in a very general manner. But when you are saying ought to, that means a person is morally obliged to do a particular thing. ये उस पर moral obligation है. We ought to respect our parents. ये हमारी moral obligation आती है, duty है हमारी उनके प्रति. We ought to respect our national flag. We are morally obliged. So ये जो obligations है, social responsibilities है, when we talk about those things, we use ought to. And in negative, we add ought not to. So you ought to be fair in your dealings when you are talking about something which is right and good, and you are morally obliged to be fair in your dealings, then you use ought to. Right? So should का use कब करते हैं? जब आप general piece of advice देते हैं. लेकिन जब आप किसी को उसका moral obligation याद दिलाते हो, you want to say what is right, what is good. When you talk about the duty, you say with ought to, and that way you use should and ought. यहाँ पर इसको confuse नहीं करना है. जब generally आप किसी को सिर्फ एक piece of advice दे रहे हो, तब should use करोगे. But जब आप किसी को कुछ समझा रहे हो and morally the person is obliged to do, his duty is to do that thing, then ought to is used. So it carries a sense of moral obligation with it. Next, should, ought to, plus have, plus past participle. That means to suggest that something, someone did not do what was desirable. तो पास्ट का कोई ऑब्लिगेशन जो किसी इंसान ने जब पूरा नहीं किया, तब हम शुड या ought to के साथ have लगाकर पास्ट पार्टिसिपल लगाते हैं. I'm sorry, I should have informed you well in time, but I did not. मुझे तुम्हें इन्फॉर्म कर देना चाहिए था समय पर, बट मैंने नहीं किया. दैट मीन्स कोई एक पास्ट की थिंग जो डिजायरेबल थी उस पर्सन द्वारा, उसे करनी चाहिए थी बट उसने नहीं किया, देन वी यूज शुड और ought to plus have plus past participle, and this is in case of suggestions, right? I hope यहाँ तक आप सबको clear है. Let's quickly discuss the next one. Now there is one more category where we also use suggestions with the word like shall we, can and could. What shall we play? We are asking for suggestion. क्या खेले आज, कोई सलाह दो ना. Shall we play Scrabble? We are giving suggestion. आज Scrabble खेलें? It's the tone of the way you ask question and you are actually making a suggestion that way. So we can also use can and could to make suggestions. हमने can और could को abilities में देखा है ना, लेकिन आप इसको suggestions के तौर पे भी use कर सकते हैं. I'm feeling so bored. You can watch the cricket match. आप कहते हो उसको सलाह दे दी तो तुम देख लो, क्रिकेट मैच देख सकते हो. You could sit in meditation. तुम meditation भी कर सकते हो. So again same way, can is more informal, could is more polite way of giving a suggestion. Should का भी use होता है when you are asking permission. Should I close the window for you? That is more formal and polite way of asking and giving a suggestion at the time. कि क्या मैं आपके लिए window बंद कर दूं? Should I close it? Shall we play Scrabble? It is little informal, but when you say should we play Scrabble, that becomes more formal. I hope suggestions तक आपको clear है. So it would be better if I stop here today, because otherwise you will get confused with so many modules in learning just in a day. So आज हमने कौन-कौन से modules पढ़े हैं? Quickly, if you can tell me.